What's up, everyone? I'm going to take you through a 15-minute stretching series. I'm going to do the video instead of pictures because this has been highly requested by a lot of people at the gym to please, Olivia, do a stretching video. So come stretch with me. I'm not gonna listen to anything. May talk, may not talk, just get into the zone. I'm gonna be way over here on my mat. Can you see? Just keep in mind, get mentally prepared that this is going to be 15 minutes of stretching, and we are gonna hold each pose for a minimum of 1 minute. So if it seems like forever, it's okay, you're gonna make it, I promise. Just practice your deep breathing, deep. Each breath will relax the muscles. Just think about this is going to make us stronger, move better, feel better, sleep better. So just think about all the benefits. I know some of these poses hurt when you're brand new to stretching, but it is so good for you. So without further ado, let us begin. Also, I'm going to take you through a 15-minute GoWOD mobility app. Like it's that, the GoWOD mobility. It's a 15-minute flow. I do pay for the subscription because I am a firm believer that stretching is a very important thing. So why not take what I do pay for and get the most out of it and give you guys some of it. So here's 15 minutes of this GoWOD mobility app. The main focus, I suppose, is the posterior chain. So if you have a hard time doing some of this and touching the ground, sitting on the ground and reaching your toes, this is gonna be great for you. It is full body, so it's not only your posterior chain, but it is a big focus of it. So now, without further ado, let's begin stretching. I would advise you to get near a wall because I believe a few of our stretches are going to involve the wall. So I always have our mat pressed against the wall because I know that we're gonna need that for stretching. So here we go. It's 15 minutes, I'll put some music on. Can you see me? Am I way too far away? We'll establish that, and if we need to make a new video next time, I'll know where to put the camera. Our first stretch is going to be the back stretch. I lied, I'm probably gonna bring you way closer to me. So just get ready for that. But I just don't wanna bring you too close, you know what I mean? To where, maybe I gotta bring you to the ground. Let's do one of these. Yeah, that should be good. This is like where I take my pictures from. All right, do we like that? Our first stretch, oh, much better, is the back stretch, and we're going to do this for 2 minutes. Remember that the video was requested, so if you feel bored, I'm terribly sorry, but we're going to sit here for 2 minutes, breathe through this, put some music on, and just stretch with me. So our first one is the back stretch. I will show you the way that it should look, and then I will show you the modified way. For 2 minutes, we're gonna reach our hands underneath to our toes. Already, if you cannot do that, just reach your hands under here and pull forward. Tuck your chin in and roll your back. So there's the simplified, the scaled version. Just make sure you're tucking that chin and stretching the back. Deep breaths through this one. I'll move while you guys do that so you can see I'm underneath and pulling forward, trying to stretch my back out. Take some really deep breaths here. Big in through your nose and really push it all out through your mouth. Don't only think about the pain and how much stretching sucks. Try and change your mindset. I get to stretch today. I have the ability to sit on the floor and stand back up, and God blessed me with 2 legs and 2 arms and muscles that lift and run and carry, and so I should take care of this body I was given by giving it love and attention. So here we are. Nice job. We got 4 more seconds. Come out of that one. Giving our body the love and attention it deserves to get. All right, stretch that one out a little bit. We're going to go into the quad stretch. I'm going to do this one on a wall. I suggest you give it a try as well. They also call this the couch stretch. We're going to do this 2 minutes each side. I'm putting my leg up against the wall, my shin, and I'm stepping this one forward and standing it up. That should be in this leg here. If you can't stand up all the way, go ahead, come down here. Otherwise, just try and get a good stretch here. I know this one is very painful for people that don't stretch their quads. You may just stand up and hold your leg up, but I would suggest you give this a try. Give the challenge a try. It is 2 minutes, so again, focus on breathing through this one and just enjoy what we're doing. It doesn't have to look pretty, it just needs to get done. Your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. Use this as a time to wind down from the hustle and bustle and noise of life. Use it to just relax for 15 minutes. Make everybody in your house practice a 15-minute quiet time while we stretch. It's good for your soul. You're doing an awesome job. We have 30 seconds left in this pose, and we get to switch legs. The sweater was a terrible idea. Stretching makes me so warm. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, come down out of that. This is how I suggest doing it. Twist this leg to the side. Be very careful with your body as we're getting in and out of these movements. Here I've got my shin pressed against the wall. I'm going to move this one up into a lunge and stand myself up. Stretching out this other quad. This one's getting a rest now. And just enjoy. One more minute. Very nice. This one is a little painful. Can feel like we're here for a very long time. Don't think about how long we have left to go. Just enjoy the moment right now. We are recovering our body. We are doing something very good for our body. I also recommend drinking enough water because as you stretch your muscles, we are releasing toxins. Just like when you get a massage, you want to drink a lot of water to flush the rest of that out. So definitely drink your water. You should be doing this regardless, but let this be a reminder to you. Nice job. We've got 17 seconds. Last 10. You can do this. It's just a stretch. We can lift weights for 2 hours in the gym, but we got a hard time 15 minutes of stretching. Be good to your bodies. See how I'm gently getting out of these stretches. I'm not getting wild. We're going to take this to the wall and do a V stretch. The modification is literally just extending your legs to the best of your ability. I am an extremely bendy human being, so my example is not going to be a 100% wonderful one. Just do it to where you're feeling the stretch, not to where you're causing yourself pain. Keep that in mind. It should feel a stretch, it should not feel pain. Just like working out, you should feel that muscle burn. You should not feel pain in your muscles. So we're gonna get on this wall here, join me, and you're going to open your legs until you feel a stretch, not until it hurts. We're gonna hold this for 2 minutes. It's gonna feel long, but this one's really, really good. You want to make sure your butt, hips, low back are against the ground. So if you're going to a spot where they're coming up, you're going too far for what your abilities are right now, and bring it back up. Otherwise, enjoy your 2 minutes of wall stretching. The more you can deep breathe through this one and allow your body to relax, the deeper the stretch is gonna go, which I know a lot of you are probably laughing right now because you can't stretch very far, and that's okay. Maybe on the wall, notice where you are and make it a goal. By next month, you want to open up this hip socket more and be just a little bit below where you were last month. So this is a great stretch to see progress, because even when I first started doing this stretch, I believe I was up here. So now that I can do this, like, I'm kind of impressed with myself. There's always progress to be made. We only have 25 more seconds. You are doing awesome. I hope me talking to you is helping you stay distracted, because it's helping me. 10 more seconds. This one is also kind of painful to get out of. I still don't have like a great technique, but what I do suggest is just kind of helping one leg along and then just kind of rolling right out of her. This next one is going to be on the ground stretching. I hope you can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to be stretching our chest, also our low back. So I'm going to lay it flat on the ground. I'm going to take this elbow, see I'm at a 90 right now, straight out of my shoulder. I'm going to take my elbow and move it up towards past my ear, so that when I'm on the ground, my ear and this elbow are in line, but it's still got a little bend to it. I'm then going to place this hand like so and twist into this as far as you can. If this is all you've got, that's awesome. If you can go over more, that's awesome. Keeping your chest and shoulder on the ground. I'm going to put my head this way so you can't see me, and we're going to stretch our chest out. This one is only 1 minute each side. Maybe when I turn around you could see a little better also. "30 seconds, great job. Deep breaths. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one. Let's switch sides. I'm now taking this arm, putting it up here at this little angle, twisting into this. I should be feeling this all right in here, like up in my armpit, down in my chest. And then if this is a stretch for your low back, then that's where you're feeling it, but I don't feel it in the lower part of my body. I feel it in my chest area. Just 1 minute each side. You guys are doing awesome. Let's see. We're almost done. 2 more stretches to go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax, come out of that one. Sit up, shake it around a little bit. Let's put our glasses back on so we can see what's happening. Okay, this one is going to be long. This is the squat opener. I recommend you taking breaks coming up out of this. Also, you need to squat to where you can squat. Don't do it to where I'm squatting and your back's all hunched over and your heels are coming off the ground. So we're gonna stand up, let's loosen everything up. The squat opener, I'm here. I'm going to squat down and I'm going to press my elbows into my knees and open this up. Do you see how my heels stay on the ground, my back stays straight? If that's up here for you, then that's up here for you, and you need to be right here and stand it up and stretch it out and come back and stand it up and stretch it out. This is a long one. This is a 3-minute stretch, but it is so good for your hips. They're scaled as like this. So if you gotta be here so that your heels and your toes and everything stays on the ground and your back is flat, by all means, do this. Don't think you need to do this and make it look ugly, because then I'm gonna get really upset. And nobody likes that. I do my best to get into this squat and hang out every single day, every day. So this is something I strive to do every single day. Saturdays, Sundays also, because those are indeed days of the week. If you're wondering how often I stretch, it's every single day. And if I forget a day, then I just stretch again the next day. I don't let it roll over to 5-6 days of missed stretching. I also don't make it so that I have to stretch for an excruciatingly long time the next day. If you miss a day, stop punishing yourself. Such is life. This is the same for eating, for exercising, for any kind of habit you're trying to build. If you miss one day, move on and do it the next day. Give yourself some grace. You're gonna be okay missing one day. We are what we consistently do, not what we sometimes do not. If sometimes we miss stretching, sometimes we eat shitty food, sometimes we miss a workout, if most of the time we're doing all those things, we're gonna be just fine and dandy. I've seen on the Instagram and things of that sort that there's this hashtag squat and scroll. So if you like to mindlessly scroll through social media, you are now only allowed to scroll through social media if you are squatting. So now you must be here every time you want to scroll and look through your phone. Obviously, or here if you want to scroll and look through your phone. And then, because people love scrolling and looking through their phones, you're squatting all the time and opening up these hips. I thought it was cool. It's not something I partake in because I do this already by myself. Note, my heels, toes are on the ground. My butt's not tucked underneath, nor is my back. And I'm trying to actively engage my knees. Even when I'm putting my hands in, I'm still trying to push my knees out to open up my hips. You're doing awesome. I know this is a long time. Let's stand up, shake it out. We got 38 seconds left. You may stand up at any point and shake this one around, because 3 minutes is a long time to ask somebody to do this, especially if you're up here. This is like a wall sit, and I'm terribly sorry, but it's so good for you. This is our last 20 seconds. One more stretch to do after this, and you have completed 15 minutes of stretching today. Nicely done. Two, one, done. Let's get out of that. Relax everything. Our last one is going to be the Samson stretch. We're going to be up in a lunge. I'm pressing my hips forward. I'm not leaning forward. And at any point you want to put your hands up in the air, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, hang out here and get this all nice and stretched out. This one, we're only gonna do 1 minute each side. "20 seconds. Nice job. This is the end. You've almost done it. I knew you could." Go ahead, nice and gently get out of that. And let's switch. This is our last minute of stretching. I'm really actively trying to push my hips. I'm trying to engage my muscles as I'm stretching, not just letting myself be loose and complaining the whole time. I'm trying to engage my mind as well as my body. What is it that I'm doing right now? I'm trying to stretch my legs, my hips. I'm kind of putting some pressure into my low back. So really thinking about what we're doing, just like when you're working out. When you're working out, you want to have that mind and muscle connection, especially when you're doing things like your back or your butt. Like, you want to think about what is it that I'm working. I'm stretching my muscles, I'm squeezing my muscles, I'm engaging my muscles, and we're doing the same thing but with stretches. This is awesome. 10 more seconds and you're done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, congratulations. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Stand up and shake it around if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you've done it. We have completed 15 minutes of a mobility session. I hope you are feeling much more opened up and loose. And also, maybe sometimes you'll notice that when you're done stretching, you stand up straighter and things are back where they need to be, and you just feel relieved, a sense of relief in your brain, a sense of relief in your muscles. Drink some water, enjoy. For anybody that's going to ask, I wouldn't say that this is like a specific stretching routine. Like, this isn't something that like only bodybuilders can do, or you should do this before doing that. You can do this stretch routine every day if you wanted to. I'm going to do more so that you don't have to only do this one stretch routine, but here is a video of the stretches as opposed to just pictures, so you can kind of see how to get in the poses and maybe some scaled versions that'll work better for you. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you followed along. I hope it wasn't weird because I didn't play any music, but that's all I got for you. Happy March 1st and enjoy.